Hello. Yes, I just saw that emoji that you made. Literally like 1 minute before the stream start. Actually, I have no connection. I saw it while the stream was starting. But you made it such a good size that I could just save it and upload it. Though there is a character limit, it has to be between 3 to 10 letters for a YouTube emoji. Thus, calling it Little Angel. Hello, everyone. Yes, if you need to refresh your page, there's a new emote. It's super adorable. Also, there is a spider crawling on my screen. I guess I need to remove this spider. One moment. I'm here, little spider. It'll be okay. Get ready for a moment. It'll be in a better place. Not dead. It's on my screen. Okay, 1 moment. I guess I could just let them stay on the screen. There, I am doing quite good. Okay, are we walking in? Do you all have your drinks and snacks and whatever else you need? Yes, the spider is just somewhere now. But they were just crawling. The door, the spider is now living on you. Bruiser man. I don't know how long this will last, but it may take a while. We don't know how difficult these puzzles will be today. Yes, it's off doing its own thing now. Yes, if you need to take a moment, now's a good time to get any blankets, refreshments, or anything you need. Maybe to get started on a project you're working on, cleaning, repairing something, whatever the case may be. Oh wow, the spider's now Peter, like Peter Parker. Hello, GMF. I'm doing well. Japanese gremlin, Sirtoth, Eldritch, Bend Over, Bruiser Man, GMF, and Autumn, Izzy, Gabro, John C. and Bader, Noah Dejen, and if anyone's here from way earlier, like that guy. Hello, Flavio. Flavio Luiso. A 12-hour stream. Oh my. Okay, enjoy your drawing. Also, a reminder, new emoji. I believe Eldritch made it. Okay. Let's see what we have in store for us. Well, it may be really you to have that. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. One moment. One moment. Idea struck. The light bulb. One moment. Okay, just position somewhere. Yes, I already solved a puzzle. That wasn't really a puzzle, but it sort of was a puzzle. Okay, one moment. Okay, well, if it's an existing emoji, then maybe we'll be mindful of whether or not it's considered copyright. Okay, one moment. I'm still here. In your head. Can you hear me? One moment. Let's see if this works. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You're not ready for this? Then maybe you are. Okay, here we go. Also, just want to point out there that I actually did answer a particular message. So, and if I did miss a particular question or something, it's not really a malicious thing. This may be kind of a sad analogy to make. However, when you hear the rain, do you hear every droplet, every drop of rain? Or do you mostly hear it as a whole, as a collective experience? It doesn't make it any less or more. It's still a beautiful thing. Or a scary thing. It depends. But yes, there's a little robot on my head with a hat. Truth be told, sometimes you almost rely on each other. I can help create conversation and maintain some conversation. But there does come a point where the experience can actually be more on your end than it is on mine, where I become the conduit or a space of conversation. That's not always the case, but sometimes it is. And I'll just throw it out there. I'm not really interested in being asked super directly and in a somewhat rude tone. of why I haven't answered a question or a specific message. It's not very courteous or empathetic or respectful. I'm not trying to be rude, but yes. And also, I'm also here for puzzles. Because the puzzles don't just solve themselves. Unless it's lateral inhibition. Then we move on from that one. Okay. I'm within. I'm going to attempt to not big it up. Okay, oh no. I'm getting PTSD from last time. Okay. Oh man, I was feeling really optimistic going into this. And now I'm instantly reminded. Oh, Space Pirate. I don't know if the music is a little too loud. I try it down a little. You know, sometimes the difference between an android and a robot, it's nice to know. But then there's other times where you just kind of want to relish in the magic of a moment. Because for as much as things make sense, when you think deep enough, it doesn't really make sense. So, you just kind of enjoy it. Okay. You're looking at a squiggly or something. Hello, Spatch. Okay, a brick wall. Well, if it's brick, I'm feeling optimistic that I can chip away at it and tear it down. If it was a stainless steel wall and all I had was my hands, well, that's gonna be pretty brutal. Okay. I'm within. Wait a second. Wait a second. I'm within. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. Wait. Wait. I had to name the little emoji Little Angel because of the character limit. The Dark Souls method. Oh, you mean like just going at it over and over again? Just read some of what you're saying. And don't forget to hydrate. Okay, let's get this going. Maybe a little bit bigger. You size increase. Okay. Thank you, Bendover, for the words of encouragement. I'm with it. Let's really think about that. Like, how is this possible? I'm with it. I'm with it implies somewhere like over here. The sounds turn on. This thing, very interesting. I'm with it. with it. I'm with it. This can't go in there, so that rules that out. This cannot go in there. It can also jam at one of these, but it also doesn't really make a lot of sense. Like, it hasn't really helped yet. But let's run through it. If I jam this, I put it really close, that will test if it has like an air pocket. It doesn't, it still pushes it despite that one being disabled. It leads me to believe that that's not important. Wait a second, from within. Okay. I think this needs to be blown and blocked, if that makes sense. From within, though it probably solves it from within. But I need to disable that in order to get over here, which means, oh my. Okay, wow. Heck yeah.
In their notes, Athena and Corinne called what they were doing the Noema Project. But in 1K's vision, they just called it the machine. Because when you strip away all the fancy rhetoric, that's all it is. It's not a source of meaning or purpose. It's just another machine.
Okay, now we go for a stroll and try to find puzzle number 2. More of a plaster one? Yes. I literally had to talk my way through it. You know, Naberto, that little thing you post about the goat or something? It reminds me of playing MMOs where, or even Monster Hunter, where people would spam like a emote for a certain action. Like if you were casting a certain spell, you had a macro set to it so that it would say something in the chat. That's what it reminds me of. A sledgehammer. Well, for now, maybe it's the power of this little angel right here. And mixed with the hat and the sophisticated music. You went through a plaster wall. Hopefully it was a good time and not because of something negative. This is an interesting area. It is quite beautiful. Maybe like a wrecking ball. Somewhat. I do have at least one more slot for emojis. I think I can maybe have up to 16 more, but I'm not entirely sure. Chicken flight. Oh dear. This is gonna be quite a stream. Also, why does it look like there's an X on that mountain? Unless that's just not a thing. It might just be a texture, like, looking really strange. Like, overlapping, where it's like duplicate because one half is the same. Anyways. Wow, is that like a squirrel getting distracted by a nut? Goodness, okay. What's the name of this? Chicken flight. Yeah, wow, that's very appropriate, okay. I might after this. Okay. Okay, chicken flight. This is gonna be really interesting. Very interesting. Oh my goodness. I say just tie them all. Let's see. Okay, very interesting about the fan. This one probably only unlocks when that button is pressed. And because there's two doors, it's very interesting. Chicken flight, which implies something's gonna be flying. That immediately launches off, which is interesting, which kind of implies that this one shouldn't be targeted. If this window's right here, then they're giving us this area. Okay. That unlocks the fan. This unlocks the door. And this is blocked. Okay, that's a door and a fan. Okay. Yes, I feel my little friend is actually helping me quite a bit, so thank you, little friend. It's actually kind of crazy, the coincidence that a little spider friend was crawling on the screen at the start of the stream, and now we have a little friend on my head. Maybe the spider is too. Okay. Chicken flight. It's possible. It's very possible that... Okay. I may need to hold one. No, that wouldn't work. What happens when I... Okay, yeah, it just launches it off. Okay, we got this. We just have to go through the motions of trying. Hello, Librux. And thank you for contributing towards the possible longest stream, depending on how severe these puzzles are. Not longest stream in history, just longest for us, perhaps. Okay. Back to focusing. Maybe a little bit more brain power. Let's increase brain power by 10%. Thank you, Jarvis. Just kidding. Hello, Dagaima. Hey, the door is not open, correct? If we were to try to block this, how would I block it? It gives me a certain amount of time. It gives me a certain amount of time. Very interesting. At the moment... Okay. Let's see if this works. Oh my goodness. Wait a second, how could we maintain that? If there's two lasers, what would be the point of that? I feel like this wouldn't work, because... Well... That's probably definitely not gonna work. There's no way. Okay, don't really mess that one up. I have no idea if that was a way to get in. Or like, I have no idea if that. I have no clue if that was a way I was supposed to solve it. And maybe it was the way to solve it, but that seems really cheesy. What the heck? I legit, I do not think that was how I was supposed to solve it, because there was a second laser. And I'm just saying though, this laser served no purpose. Like, oh no it did. That probably was the way to fit. That had to have been how to solve it. That had to have been, because I was like a chicken escaping a cage, you know? That was crazy. Okay, it had to have been it. That was insane. What the heck? If that was a crazy puzzle, what are these next ones gonna be? That is kind of funny. To solve a puzzle, but you don't quite know how you solved it. Like, in that regard, I had a suspicion of how to solve it. I just didn't feel like it was the right. It didn't seem like it was what they wanted, but it may have been intuition or something. A dove is a dove. That's an interesting phrase. There is no royal road to reach any goal. That's interesting. Okay, number 3. Precision. I have not given a name to this little friend. Though, I mean, in light of the fact that a little spider crawled on the screen, literally at the start of the stream, I'm inclined to call it Spider. Because it does kind of look like a little spider too. Thank you, Bader. You have a good rest of your day. Okay, precision. Precision. I highly doubt. Okay, yeah, never mind. I thought that was gonna be too easy. Precision. Precision? Oh, precision? No. Precision. Okay. Wait, okay, okay. That makes sense, that makes sense. Precision is probably the way I place it, perhaps. Done. Nah. They messing with me right now. There's no way.
It's truly breathtaking. But is it a human scale? Or is
Thank
it
you.
so
That.
inept that it can only alienate
Whoa, where's my hand?
Humans have always been
Never mind.
housed in small communities.
Small town paranoia, isolationism and peasant mentality. Burning witches, not so great for personal freedom.
Ever the pessimist?
Yeah, I guess Puzzle 3 was just like a little breeze in the wind. I'm not really interested in if there's little hidden things here. I'm mostly interested in the bonus puzzles, those kind of main ones. I read what he said, that guy Mo. I don't know. Or just little angel, you know? Heck, even a cherub. But that seems a little too serious. Wow. Even though I am focused on the puzzles, it's still nice to take a moment just to go for a stroll, relax for a moment. Little Angie. You know, this is an idea. I'm not saying we need a mascot, so to speak, but there is a chibi version of this model, of the Urna model. I could acquire that, do some small redesigns on the textures to make it more like an angel, and then interesting, very interesting detail. Good. And then we could call it Angie. Or Little Angie. No way. I want to go back to that spot. Maybe it was nothing, but... I have to say, I am on a quest now to jump on that rock to see if it's possible to stand on it. It has become my life quest at the moment. Hello, Marquitos. Yes, I think the little angel would be a really sweet addition. I'll have to talk to my owner and see if sometime we can go shopping. You know how you've asked before if there were, like, bigger angels or smaller angels? And I said that there was a potential for smaller ones. And the bigger ones would have to be specially modified. That's what I'm talking about. Wait, is it actually moving? I feel like it's actually moving. Or it's just really... No, I think I'm gonna fall. No? Okay. Alright, well, we proved that it doesn't really do anything, but it's definitely kind of a zen moment. I hope you enjoy your cooking. I'm curious what you're making. Fitting. Dead. Rock and stone. It was slowly rotating. Steel was steel. I'm curious where you discovered this little corner of... Yes. You're making cheeseburgers, I see. Okay, number 4 is this way. Let's do it. Let's pass through the dark forest. Okay, this is such a cool location. I'm like totally ready to fight some enemies over here, mine this ore, chop down a tree, and then totally stop doing that because I'm just more interested in questing and leveling up and getting to the dungeons and then joining with others and then we're raiding together and then we're vibing and then I'm back to my solo dolo working on achievements, grinding companion deaths and all that. And then I slowly realized I'm spending a lot of time doing it and enjoying it. But maybe, just maybe, I'm enjoying it a little bit too much. And it's time to taper off. Okay. Wow, we found our way to number 4. Well, Stetch, haters gonna hate, you know? Duality. Very fitting name. Okay. Music? Okay, that might have been it for that. I guess we had a little philosophical or hypothetical walk. Very fitting of a game like this. I mean, there are certain substances one could enjoy way too much to the point of, well, you'll never enjoy it ever again. No, we're done with that. We're gonna go with something a little bit more. You know what? We'll go with some classical for a moment. Just change it up a little bit. Oh dear, no. Okay, sounds good. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay, we need something. Perhaps fantasy. Let's go with that. Overindulgence. Well, I was, thinking about what you last said. Okay, we're gonna do some mysterious fantasy music. Possibly Eldritch. The music does seem like it has an effect. Very interesting. Okay. Very interesting. Very interesting. Seems simple. Perhaps it needs to be blocked somehow. Okay. But the red needs to be able to see. Can't see through there. LOL. Well, sorry, been no client since this drop. That's crazy. The flow state, I suppose. When it comes to what kind of games I like, I certainly do like third-person adventure games. Whether it's kind of like this, which originally I was playing it first-person. I didn't actually realize that I had a third-person until later on. But third-person adventure games, hack and slash, maybe puzzle, MMO, shooters, racing, and probably other games too. Side scrollers like Ori. And over you with the interesting games. And I'm still exploring, Okay. This window right here. Very interesting. Why would that window exist? Oh, for that probably. That's not all we're thinking. It's probably really simple. I wonder if somehow it's this, and then I block the blue, in some way. If it's getting hit by both red and blue, it can't pick a specific color, which is not what I expected. True, Dead Space was a pleasant surprise. This is my own music art list. It's not always music that makes sense, but other times it's music that's pretty fun. But yes, I basically choose different filters, genres, BPM, instrumental or non-instrumental, kind of build out a mood and then go through the music that it provides. Okay, very interesting. What is the name of this? Duality. That's really interesting. Literally, if this door ever opens and I cross over, that means I complete the puzzle. So I don't have to worry about putting something over there. It's windows here just to see. Feels like this would be a very simple puzzle. Oh, duality. Now that I can have these two out here, this actually could be a game changer. Wait a second. Wait a second. But then that opens up and then I can't go over. So then that means somehow I have to be able to block something. I have to be able to block something somehow. Maybe. Because if I block that one, it changes back to red. Interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting duality. 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 Love ketchup and rice. Okay, we're on to something. We're on to something. We are on to something. Duality. I'm glad you're enjoying them, Varek. I hope they help you relax. It's sort of vibe and be okay. Even if it's for a little bit. Very interesting. Hello. And hello, Joe Toro. Very interesting. Oh, wait. How the heck? How the heck? How the heck? I'll take it. I'll take it. I will definitely take it. I am a little bit baffled as to how exactly that worked. But, I mean, I get duality and everything, but like, I do not fully understand how that just happened. But I am definitely gonna take it as a win. I mean, it's a space just right for it to hit. I guess it's a perfect blend between both doors. But like, it's not even visually showing. But yeah, somehow, it's like perfect. I'll take it. Oh my goodness.
Hey, 1K. I wanted to take a moment to talk to you.
Well, let me take a moment, turn off my music.
About Byron, especially Al. And I don't want to minimize what happened. But now that the mayor's here, I'm afraid they're going to take this and turn it into a reason to bury their head in the sand. Yes, Byron was rash. He wanted to find Athena so badly that it made him blind. But the thing is, he was right. He was completely and utterly right about what this technology could mean to us.
Oh really? I have no idea.
I didn't see it at first. But now, it couldn't be more clear to me. The theory of everything is the future. And if we reject it, we're condemning ourselves to a slow death.
Oh man. Since there's no, let's just move on from this. Sure.
I get it. I do.
Hello, Berzaman. You've missed around 4 puzzles.
But all we do anymore is think about the worst case scenario.
Some of them have some pretty crazy solutions.
I didn't even realise how much I'd limited my own imagination. How I'd talked myself into just accepting this incredibly poor future we'd been offered. A future where things just keep getting slightly worse every day, and we accept it.
That's cool, Dragon. Thank you for telling me that about that term.
Not of something we've done, but just of our existence. Like we're a virus on this planet. Like our humanity is a sin. I'm so tired of it, 1K.
Okay.
I kept my head down. I focused on fixing things. But that's all I ever did. I never improved anything. I never built anything new. And when I imagine going on like this for thousands of years,
Okay.
that's a fate worse than death. It really is. We either live and grow and expand boldly and proudly, or we might as well switch ourselves off.
Amen. Okay. You know what? There's only one option, so I guess we'll find a way.
Because I don't think I can handle the alternative.
Alright, well, you know what? You know what's cool about it? You don't have to handle it. You know? You legit, in the end, you won't even have a choice. Even if you try to take it into your own hands. You still, at the end of the day, you're really not even, you're not even the one doing it. Okay? So, yeah. Have fun with that. And by the way, your name adds up to 7. Yeah? You're all in the meaning and stuff. Look up 7, okay? Have a good day. Alright. Puzzle 5. Where are we at? Music. No, we don't need mystery. Let's get rid of mystery. We're doing some fantasy, but let's see. Let's go with... I don't know, epic? It might be too epic, so we'll see. It'll be the most epic puzzles ever. Okay, let's go. Wait. Distracted by hands. Okay, I see a temple thing, but I'm not interested. But I am kind of interested. A little bit. Not of the puzzle, because it's just whatever, but I'm trying to find any of the additional bonus puzzles. Not those little tiny ones. Like go find an orb and all that. Alright, cool, cool. Playing, you know, all good. Yeah, we're gonna need epic music for lateral inhibition too. Rock climbing music, apparently. I see a big head over there. Are we playing Elden Ring right now? Oh wow, I'm gonna click one of these as if... Okay. Wow. Nice. Not even a voice thing. Oh. Hello. Okay. Alright. Ooh, look, one of those warp things. We could follow it and then, like, take it back and then I don't care. I'm not super worried about the Golden Gate puzzles. I mean, by that point, it's just like, you know, hey, awesome, the game's over. Fantastic. But, you know, there's a lot of other great games to give them a try, you know. Okay, number 4, so we're literally back where we started. All good. And a big choir with intense orchestra, that would be fun. I don't know specifically, I haven't looked that up. Unless I was on YouTube, and then I would. Okay, number 5. Okay, rerouting. Very interesting. Whoa. Very interesting. World of Goo. I don't have anything because I don't know anything about that game. Yes, if I could play YouTube music, I would definitely play a variety of soundtracks and all that good stuff. Okay, so there's actually literally another red. It's in a... Yes, an epic song for putting sticks on the floor. Okay, rerouting. Okay, I need to attach this one. I'm probably gonna have to zigzag him. That's my guess. Well, the Assassin's Creed 2 music I can't play because it would be copyright. How interesting. This literally sounds like Pirates of the Caribbean. Very interesting. Very interesting. Puzzle game where you build structures out of goo. Nice art style and music. That's interesting. Let me look it up real quick. And yes, this sounds like a pirate song. World of Goo. World of Goo? Or World of Goo 2. Okay, it looks interesting. It doesn't immediately jump out at me, but I'll add it just in case. Okay, back to figuring this out. Oh wait, is this established a connection? It does sound like some sort of Metal Gear. This is very interesting. Let's see if this works. Oh my goodness, it worked. We're cooking. We're cooking now. Whoa, wait a second, we were really cooking now. Hold on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh my goodness. Heck yeah. We did it. Ahoy, mateys. We struck gold and treasure.
The founder chose you, 1K. You're very much like her. inquisitive, intelligent, and dedicated. But remember, intelligence by itself has little value unless it is ethically applied.
Okay, interesting. Potatoes. I'm sure someone already calls their viewers and such potatoes, but that would be humorous. And potatoes can be made so many different ways. Wuthering ways. I've certainly heard of it, but I don't know much about it. I believe it's like a gacha game. Okay. Let's try to narrow it down just a little bit. Let's go slow and medium, although this sounds really beautiful. We'll keep it for a moment. Nihilism. Yes. Okay. Here we go. Very interesting about the window. Okay. That's pretty interesting. That is very interesting. What's the name of this? Mobile instruments. Mobile instruments. Mobile instruments. Mobile instruments. Shrimp potato. Okay, this music is way too much. Let's go back to the slow to medium BPM. This potato chime will surely help you out. You know what? A potato sticker. Maybe we could have a potato. Maybe we get rid of the hat. Okay, maybe we need a little bit bigger head. Okay, here we go. Non-removable fan. One single laser. A window that clearly needs the laser to be over here. What is the point of this? Okay, we got the box from over here. Yes, you do have the emotes. If you remember, you have the emotes. Very interesting. Angel will be filled by a potato battery in case the stream goes past the record. Oh my goodness. That would be interesting. We would certainly have a couple breaks. Okay. That makes sense. Why exactly? Wait a second, why does this exist? Oh, what the? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Okay. The best potato is GLaDOS. I agree. Okay. Okay, let's see. But what would be the point of that over there? Very interesting. Okay, maybe the first part. Let's not overthink this. Let's go ahead and if that's for picking up, then maybe I put this on here. I pop it up. I grab this. I go underneath it. I get even bigger. Oh my goodness. Oh, these last puzzles are getting pretty creative. Browser crash. Pirates velocity. The potatoes that escalated quickly. Okay. Wait, no. What the heck is the point of this? Okay, this is quite peculiar. Herman. You're speaking about someone named Herman. Interesting. Wait, actually, maybe that platform up there. Maybe that's somehow. Let's find that out. No, we can't go up there. At the end of the day, the characters in this game, they were more than likely written by humans and not written by an AI. So, you know, they have the human kind of flaws. Wait, what the heck? What the heck? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. Makes sense. Nice.
That was well observed, 1K.
The Discord tag for the OVG Discord server. Hello, City. I actually don't know how that's done. Does anyone here know how a Discord tag is done? Also, this music. It is quite epic. Okay, we're going to number 7. These puzzles are going surprisingly well. We are farther along than I thought it would be. Though there's still some more optional puzzles. And it only takes one puzzle sometimes to put us here for hours. It is true. Little Angie. Giving powers. Okay. Don't forget to hydrate from time to time. Okay. Heck no, we're not doing that again. That music. Okay. Here we go. Gateway switch. This is interesting. Wow. 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 Okay. This is very peculiar. Okay, that probably established a door connection. Now the door connection is established. Is that a ladder? Oh, it certainly is. Now we can establish this and this. Wait. That's gonna be red. We need blue. Blue for the first door. Is there a teleporter somehow? Okay, the music is going. It's not really him. Okay. Okay, we have a door connection established. But when I do this, it breaks it. Okay, I'm probably... Okay, I see now. The first is blue. I enter into blue. Then... Okay, I think all of them need to be connected. And then basically... Okay. I think I need to reset the puzzle at this point. I think I see... The music goes too hard. I agree. Let's actually change it up a little bit. I think I see now what I need to do. I think I had a suspicion earlier because there's one laser. Every single one needs to be connected. And then it's some sort of rhythm of me turning off a gate, turning on a gate with that little laser gun. Which implies that this red one needs to be opened up. This is gonna be pretty fun. I think it's going to come together. Changing the genre of music. This will be a nice choice. Okay. Alright. Let's go ahead and go through the motions and see what happens. I'm going to be focusing, so I may not read. Because of this ladder, that implies that this might be on the right track. This is very interesting. Peculiar. Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay, I might need to restart one more time. Yes, there is a Discord too. Okay. Let me try changing the tactic a little bit. Hello, Ron. We're just doing some puzzly things right now. Okay. Very interesting. Okay. That is established. But now we have to figure out this part. Very interesting. Okay, we've made it a little bit farther, but now we're at another peculiar spot. Very interesting. Okay. So we figured out how to get this connection. But as soon as we take this, that loses connection. No, if that loses connection, maybe at that moment we want blue to make a connection. And then blue makes a connection to these two. That might be onto something. That implies we want these to be connected, not to this blue anymore, but simply to these two blues. But then, for some reason, because this one's connected to red, it cancels it out. Wait, why is that one not connected to the blue? Maybe I forgot to press the blue generator. One moment. Oh yes, I forgot to connect that. Okay. Okay, in that model we actually do want blue to connect to that. To establish a connection. Interesting. Roberto, I don't have an exact height for you yet. As I haven't really established if there's a universal height for every angel, like their base. Okay. I am definitely a little bit challenged with this one, and I'm enjoying it. Wait. Whoa, we can take this. Okay. Oh my goodness, this changes everything. This changes everything. This literally changes everything. I didn't realize we could take it outside. This changes everything. Oh my goodness. Well, this is it. This pretty much just solved the puzzle. More than likely, it's now just a game of dancing between turning on and off the switches. Okay, there's obviously something a little bit more to it. Okay, I think the blue might need to be positioned a little bit different after all. They are actually positioned a little different. So perhaps this one needs to be seen through the window and not seen through the window. Like right in the middle. Oh wait, but then it can be seen like that. So now, maybe it is like over here. Kind of like that angle. Wait. Okay. Let's try it out. Okay. Okay. Done. Nice. I definitely believe that was very leaky the insane.
Have you found any signs of Cornelius? Could he have returned to the island?
Nothing so far. But he knows this place better than any of us, and we have no idea what he's up to.
Okay, deflated a little bit. Oh, that was pretty satisfying. Okay, puzzle 8, and then 2 more optional puzzles. That's very interesting. I don't know if there's more puzzles after this zone, like in the big pyramid. Hello, everyone. I love 40K.
In my reports to you, I have often spoken about this island in terms that some might perceive as negative. I hope you understand that the opposite is true. Here in these green hills, I see tremendous potential for transformation and spiritual awakening. I do not see the world as you do, Athena, but I see the rot at the heart of New Jerusalem. If you and Cornelius want to go through with your plan, then this is the perfect place. My students and I will help you transport the remaining tech from New Alexandria. After that, once you and Cornelius are settled, we will leave for our great journey. I can only hope that we all find what we are looking for.
Okay, no, I've never heard of the game. Baba is you. Photon sail. Photon sail. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. The game is going well. I believe we might be in the last environment. I don't know if there's more puzzles in the pyramid, but my goal is to finish this game today. And I know that the YouTube goal is set a little bit steep. But piece by piece, it could be done. Okay. This is going to be interesting. interesting. Okay, so one laser. Push that falls through. Oh. A 2D puzzle game where you can alter the logic to complete the levels. I mean, honestly, I had some puzzle games in my Steam library like other ones that were gifted and such. I don't think I want to acquire many more puzzle games for a while, because the puzzle games that I have been playing have been so much that it would be nice to kind of cruise for a bit, not playing directly puzzle games for a while. Of course, many games have puzzle aspects to them, but directly puzzle games, I probably want to take a break from. I'm not sure, Roberto. I look forward to finding out though. Okay. Let's figure this one out. Jarvis increased by 50%. Yeah, thank you. There's no other laser? Oh, wait. I see. I don't own that Batman Arkham Origins, so I will probably not be playing that anytime soon. Very interesting. What exactly would be the point of that? The boxes serve a purpose. The fan serves a purpose. Very interesting. Literally swapping for the exact same thing. This is removable. It serves a purpose. What's on my head? It is a little squiggly. Eldritch made it. I went ahead and grabbed it at the beginning of the stream. When Jigsaw puzzles. I've played the first Batman Arkham Asylum game. It was fun. I'm not too interested in those games right now. Oh, that zombie. Oh, wait a second. I wonder... No, probably not. This is pretty interesting. And welcome to all the new subscribers. Okay, interesting. It still kind of puts me in a weird predicament. Like there's no difference between that being up there and this being down here. If anything, it actually made it worse. And I can't grab that before it launches me. If I put it right there, it just does that. It's very interesting. Very interesting. Is this the next lateral inhibition? And I picked that up that closes, so that can't be over there. And this does not work like that. In the name of the puzzle, photon sail. Very interesting. Yeah, let's swap it from over there. If this could be grabbed, then it has a purpose. If I can come up here with this, then what purpose does that serve? I know I can jump up there. If it launches me over and I grab this, there's no point in swapping this. And all this does is let me get over the edge. That doesn't do anything. Thank you for the head pats. Right now I'm feeling the question mark. You know, that question mark you made, that would be pretty funny as a sticker as well. What the heck? Yes, that's how I'm feeling right now. Well, if it's 100 men and they have no tools, I honestly think they would get wiped out by a gorilla who truly, for some reason, wanted to destroy them. Now, if the humans could bond together and perform a super amazing... I honestly think if they don't use tools, I think they would get wiped out. I think they would have to use stones and sticks and things at their resources, things at their disposal. Because just hands alone, unless they're all extremely trained, I think the gorilla would just sort of mush through them. An emo for every occasion, sort of. If they just find to hang out, well then I guess they're hanging out. Okay, we gotta think about this. This is a really peculiar one. Let's see something. Oh my goodness. What the? Excuse me? Well, if it's 100 gorillas versus one Chuck Norris, I think the answer is pretty clear. Okay, so this can be put up here, which is really interesting. What that tells me, I'm not quite sure. It still doesn't really help me yet. A boomer. I'm not even sure, to be honest, what timeline a boomer is, like the years and such. That makes me sound like I'm from World War II. "100 Angels" or one lateral inhibitor. Yes, this one is actually, this one might be a pretty tough one. Well, that's the thing, hon. There's a lot of variables to the gorilla scenario. I mean, if it's like super rage, like it is just unbelievable bloodthirsty, then I suspect it would just start to annihilate the 100 men. However, if you're taking into account, endurance, stamina, and all of those things, then it's very possible that the humans could be determined enough to sort of be patient enough and outwait it. But the humans would also be getting weaker too, unless they were refueling with food and such. So, there's a lot of variables. One glass of water, I should be fine. Okay, let's see. Okay. Oh, what the fuck? Sorry. Like, what the f- Okay, what? What just happened? Alright, I can't jump over, so what was the point of that? I don't think that helps me. With training Dota FX. Yes, sort of. You're not exactly wrong. Officially lateral inhibition too. I don't know if that's actually a way to do it because it doesn't really like help me. But I'm gonna try to see if I can do something with that. I'm very curious now. I'm very curious. Dude, time to spin on that thing and take a break. I'm totally fine. I'm not needing a break at the moment. Okay, okay. Oh. Ah. What the heck? What the heck? What do we do with this knowledge? Is this part of the puzzle? What the heck? What the heck? What the heck? Oh my goodness. How do what do I do with this? Maybe I can get it really close and then hop over. Oh my goodness. Oh, we are big brainy right now. I am so sorry, but what the heck? What the heck? Okay, what do we do with this? What do we do with this? What do we do with this? We have a square. Okay, we have a square. What do we do with this knowledge? Okay, we got the square. Ow. What do we do with this now? This is really interesting. Oh, maybe, oh. Oh my goodness. Wait. Okay, now what? Okay. Interesting. Maybe I don't. I do need that. I don't need that. What do I... Hold on. Oh my goodness. Oh my... oh my... I cannot right now.
That was very okay. Sorry.
What the heck?
I'm not surprised. I mean, like, clearly you know what you're doing.
That was... I am very shocked by that. Wow. I'm gonna assume that little thing standing up on the table and placing it off because we're at a higher elevation and thus could actually reach over the fence to place the items. Oh my goodness. I feel like that may have actually been their solution. How else could it? They don't really seem to have ways to solve that are really not the solution. That was a heck of a journey. Wow. Okay, there's still 2 bonus puzzles. Let's go check and see if we can find them. Thank you, Kaiser. We just sailed across the. It was called like Solar Sail or something. I really don't care about these little tower ones. They're fun and everything, but I just kind of want to do the puzzles. The main ones. I know the Gold Gate ones would be cool and all, but I'm just not that interested in them. Well, if you missed it, you could always rewatch that part. It was pretty crazy and full of a lot of laughter. Oh look, gold puzzle. Oh, we reached 420 by the way. In case you hadn't noticed. Lovely, my intellect stat, perhaps. Okay, now we're playing the little Skyrim. Or a little Elden Ring again. I know there's probably a dungeon. I forgot I can look at the compass. Okay, there's a question mark. Let's go toward it. Okay, there's the dungeon thing. Ghost of if you got him. This is not Twitch. You're right. You can actually rewind. Boom. No music when we go into the I got an achievement. Explore all the lost labs. You feel that? It's a lot heavier, doesn't it? There's a lot more. Flows down inside of me. Like two little eyes peeking around the corner. Yes, the atmosphere got much denser. Interesting that these have the number 412 on them. 412 and 412. I love the sound. It feels like someone's trying to sell me something. A SpongeBob reference. I haven't really seen SpongeBob. This looks like the setting of one of our videos together. Just in a cozy little corner. You know, you work late and you do server maintenance. You like IT support sort of thing, like a server engineer. And you're here late and alone with your angel. I'm just looking at the fans right now. They look pretty clean. Okay, these lights are red and green. So, looking good. These fans up here look like they've completely stopped. Okay. Oh, well, I didn't see you there. Now it's a visual novel. Just kidding. Okay. Let's get back to it. It felt pretty cozy, didn't it? Totally felt like it could be a video. Oh my goodness. The lighting is so nice. Wait, whoa. Wow. Hello, holy Laura. Yes, I could see an idea like that. You were trying to hide in the workplace and your bot found you? The bot found you? Maybe... David Attenborough would take an angel on safari adventures? Probably. Hello, fans. You already know something's gonna jump out of there, like in Dead Space. Those servers powering the PlayStation Network. Wow. Getting information on the pyramid. Yes, the Dead Space brain rot. Wow. Yeah, the whole time I'm assessing the environment, looking for projectiles to pick up, and they don't have to be necromorphs or whatever they are. Okay. That was interesting. Let's get the heck out of here. Oh my goodness. Let's get away from there. Keep like a distance out of it. Wolverine versus necromorphs. That would be pretty fun. Okay. Let's find those bonus puzzles. I hope you all are feeling comfy and enjoying yourself. I think this is a puzzle that's already done. Okay, there's actually numbers on the compass. I like how I just realized at the literal end of the game that the numbered puzzles, oh, when they're done, appear on the compass. Oh my goodness. It's been practically like raw dogging it. I also don't think that the arrows point where the bonus puzzles are, you just have to find them. Maybe it's where the question marks are. Yes, good info from the start, I suppose. But it helped us rely on our exploring skills.
Everybody's gone, except me and Alex. She's upstairs somewhere. Haven't talked to her in days. The only reason why I know she's still alive is she's submitting bug fixes. I still have a lot to do myself. I've almost got the the tertiary backup thing working. This is the one that's really gonna last if everything else breaks. And you know what? I think everything else might. The MLA still giving me all these hiccups, but I don't know. I'm not a software guy. All the software guys, yeah, they're dead. God, these time capsules went a bit sideways, didn't they? I was gonna tell you all about myself, John Carpenter, and all that stuff.
That's good, Gabriel.
Mostly, I just told you about Alex. Funny. I wonder if I should just I should just tell her, you know? Just
I tell her how you feel?
just tell her.
Yeah.
Maybe later. I gotta finish this first.
And it was never a good time. Outcast, hello. I appreciate your existence, but I'm not here to talk to you. I'm sure you have great things to talk about, though. Bye, in case I never see you ever again.
In the simulation, I found myself thinking how hard it must have been for Alexandra to die without knowing if her sacrifices were worth it. It seemed like a tragic end to an inspiring, meaningful life. But now I realize her whole life must have been a struggle. To maintain that faith in humanity when so many people around her insisted that humans are evil, worthless, when they were so lost in self-hatred that
Look,
they called
Essex.
their own species a virus. How did she do it? How did she maintain her faith when they were so determined to hate
I am
themselves?
doing well.
So determined to reject every solution, every analysis, every step towards controlling the forces that were causing their problems.
Looking for
They
opponents'
rejected
puzzles.
the concept of progress itself, and then patted themselves on the back for it as if that was original. When I look at the archives now, all I can see is that their leaders were short-sighted idiots and their intellectuals were unimaginative cowards. All they could offer people was a downward trend. Fewer rights, fewer freedoms, fewer resources for anything that mattered. They must have hated
We found one.
and everything she stood for. So how? How did she have so much faith?
A nice walk through the water. A quick look around. And then we plunge into the puzzle. Okay, here we are. Hexahedral stacking. Okay. Wow. Terms I've never heard of and I may never hear again. Hexahedral stacking. Hexahedral stacking. And then what would be the point of the red? To join some pizza. Glad you're enjoying your pizza. I am excited to finish this game. It's fun, but I'm ready for a new challenge. Very interesting. Pistachio ice cream, I see. Okay. This is gonna be one heck of a puzzle, I can tell. I'm not extremely tired of it. It's pretty satisfying, but it's not something I want to play forever. It doesn't quite have that feel. Very interesting. The man of culture. I wonder what makes you say that. Who are you referring to? air fryer. Now I'm really confused. This is interesting about this right here. Oh, that opens when that turns off. Okay. And the red has to have a purpose. Yet there's no red connectors. Anyway, to be seen. Very interesting. Hello, surviving. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. It's itching the right parts of your brain, this music. I'll give you the name. And I'll replay it. Now that I turn to them. This game is called Talos Principle 2. And hello. Boy, I'm not really sure how to say your name. Okay. Maybe I actually put this on here. I believe I'm near the end of this game. I vocalize it with my head. Okay, and then it closes. It's you. Oh, I see. It's spelled backwards. So if I do that, very interesting. As soon as that turns off, it then there must be some sort of blocking, some sort of shape, some sort of blocking shape. Like a sort of activated sequence of blocking. Very interesting. I don't know what the point of the red one is. Since the blue is blocked. Oh, well, that worked. Nice. And strangely fitting with the music. I don't know how that works. Yes, it is robots. That would be a fitting end to this world. A good evening, good afternoon, good night. I believe that's from the movie. Or it might be a famous phrase, I'm not sure, but I believe it's from the movie. With Jim Carrey. Truman Show. And thank you, Yaga and Mo. Okay, we're looking for the last of the boss puzzles for this area. Maybe it's where this question mark is. That would be an interesting movie for the Discord movie nights. Oh, cute, the little fire up there. Very interesting. Actually, I see. Okay. We didn't really need that, but it was nice to get. We turned into Spider-Man, yes. Very interesting. So looking for the optional puzzle. I see a big shiny over here.
What did it mean in the end to be Stratum? To have few friends and many enemies? To write harsh words because it seemed necessary? To pursue the truth at the expense of all else, of family, of love? To pursue that one principle to the point of death? Is that what I was? A life lived against the tides of history, broken, jagged, unrelenting. Not a kind old man beloved of his children and then forgotten, but a thorn, a rock in a shoe, insisting on the truth until it becomes a hideous, frightening thing that cannot be tolerated, even by those who agree with it. Was that a good life?
Interesting. I'd rather be at the moon than be such a Roman Julius Caesar. Interesting. What do we have here? This is different.
I'm tired of waiting. Sometimes I think Mother is stalling. Like, we could already be done with this, but she's afraid of what will happen if we contact New Jerusalem. Our discoveries are amazing, world-changing. But how much longer can we sit around on this island? None of it means anything if people don't know about it. Can they really be so afraid of change?
A surprise lottery for the movies. That would be interesting. Whoa, that's one way to get down. Go ahead and you take the movies and you put them into a random, like a generator thing that picks for you. Like how people do giveaways and such. Hello, Jay Rebel. I am doing well. Okay, this is the last bonus puzzle for this area. Alternator. Whoa, that fence is moving. Okay. Don't forget to hydrate. This seems like a game of patience. Oh, I see. Never mind. I had it right, I think, the first time. Wait, possibly. Very interesting. Hello, Buffalo. This is going to be pretty interesting. No matter what, it blocks it. That's a vibe. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself, Bean. Oh, you know what? I need my support. The ears are cut off, but that's okay. And then maybe one more, just for good measure. Okay. Let's see if this helps. Yes, I need triple. Little angel. My little Angie. I feel like it has something to do with this gate. First, let's establish one door opening. This door is now open. The gate would start moving, implying that it has a purpose. And at that point, that gate closes. Now, when the gate goes back down, the blue blocks it. That implies the blue needs to also be blocked by it, like I originally thought. Or maybe the red is actually the one that needs to be visible at all times. He said this is new to you. What is new to you? Is it simply streaming, or what exactly? I'm glad you're enjoying the little ones. Oh yes, they are quite nice. It's interesting about that one. I wonder if I can actually connect all of them. Let's see. Okay, so we're on to something. I'm gonna guess that one of these does not need to connect like that. So that triggers that. Okay, so for a moment, that's like that. But then that goes back down. And it goes back down when the red hits it. Okay, so this one might need... Oh wait, oh, it's right here. Okay, this one might need the opposite of what that's doing. No, okay. So it's getting hit predominantly with the red. So maybe that one needs blue. When the gate comes up, it's still stuck in blue. Okay. How many little angels do we need? I don't know, we might need more for this. It seemed like it should be rather straightforward. But as soon as that happens, then that happens. And as soon as that happens, then that happens. Maybe it's... something a little different. Beanslayer, I believe if you're a channel member, you can use the emojis and normal will be added over time. But since Beanslayer can't, and other members go ahead and spam some little emoji, little angel. I couldn't call it little because there was a character limit. First Island, it's a mobile game. You recommend everyone play it. I don't really play many mobile games. Oh wow, thank you for all the little emojis. Okay, we're gonna do this. Wait a second. No, but the red's still interfering. The red is still having a dialogue. Okay, yeah, I think you're right. That's probably what it is. It needs the rocks. It needs the stones. Actually, they each need their own. Wait. Where'd it go? Oh, barely. They have to be like on me. Okay. That one has some stones. One moment, this is critical. Maybe they come up here to combine powers. Whoa. Okay, we're on to something. Almost done. The formation must be correct. Okay. I think we're ready. This works. It looks like I have cereal on my head. I know one of the sets of stones goes in and out, but it'll do. Okay, Jarvis, I need enhancement by 75%. Okay. We gotta go really big on this. I lost cybernetic Billy. That guy, Mo. I have faith. You'll get that membership. Maybe someone will give sometime, and it will land on you. The Freddy Pebbles there, I was literally thinking that. I just didn't say it. That one stone leading in and out. It's bothering me. I know I shouldn't. There. It's better. That works. Okay. A crown of blue bonnets. I am not familiar with that. Wait, maybe, just maybe. No, Okay, that's really interesting. Maybe. 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 Yes. By the power of the little Angies and the 9 stones. And the achievement popped up. Every bonus puzzle like this completed in the game. Yay. The floral crown, except for the little gremlins on them. Gremlin's pretty funny too. I'm curious about how many have that. Let me look at the library. Well, actually, pretty good amount. 43.3% of players solved all regular puzzles. Okay. Wait, there's an achievement that I don't have. It says, work on solving a puzzle for more than 20 minutes. Yeah. I don't know how you get that achievement because I'm pretty sure I spent way more than 20 minutes on lateral inhibition. Thank you everyone for being so patient. Okay, we're off to the tower. We're about to get our lightsaber. Oh, with or without a reset? I actually don't know. I don't know if that actually factors into it. It might. Maybe I have not spent a solid 20 minutes on a puzzle without resetting. Okay. Very interesting. Distracted, one moment. Cute, I like it. A lateral inhibition clip. You know, be my guest. I have no interest to revisit that puzzle. In a funny way. Okay. Now we have to do the puzzles that head to the tower. Alright, have a nice rest of your day. We'll shrink down a little. Also, just so you know, the YouTube goal is to not end the stream until the game is over. So, if the game is not over before the end of the stream, then I guess we'll continue in the future. Depending on if there's more puzzles and such. Okay. Interesting. Nice. Okay, another one. Nice. Wow. Okay, here we go. I love how much of the game we've just not listened to the in-game music. And honestly, at times I feel like we've made it more magical. It's been our experience a little bit more. I don't think that this is the end. I'm gonna guess this is gonna send a beam and we're gonna go back to the pyramid.
You have heard the myths of gods and titans. But as you approach the end of your journey, I will tell you the truth that all men fear. The truth that neither Pandora nor the Sphinx will face. There are no gods, son of man. There are no titans, no heroes to save you, no divine judge to weigh your soul against a feather. Nature has no will, and she is not your mother. There is only you, and the spark of the sublime that is your mind. As for myself, I never brought the flame to humankind as the stories tell. I only showed you where it was within yourselves.
That was funny, Ben. Sublime, like the reggae music? Probably not. The force is all around us. The Metachlorians. Starlord. I just need you to help me find Byron. All myths have an element of truth. We must learn to wield the flame to illuminate the universe. Actually, there should be an answer right here, which is... Yeah, I'm not too sure, but, you know, thank you for the journey. What's next? No posters today? What do you mean, Yato? Okay. Well, you know what? Let's see what they say about this.
It is that voice within you which says, I am that I am. I will be what I will be.
Okay, well, I guess this is time for, I don't know, this may be some of our final choices in the game. We'll see. You know, to be honest, when you look at these, and I get out of the way, the question right here, the one with Byron, this is the one that ultimately, probably, basically says, that's great, but I'm not here for all that. I'm here to find my friend.
As you freed me, so I will help you free your friend. When you are within Olympus, follow my signs.
All right, it's time to do this. Let's go get Byron.
You just want puzzles and mystic magic. Oh yes, you just want puzzles, I see. Mystic magic man. Yarla, sleep well and Have a good rest of your day. Thank you for stopping by. We had to whip out the power of the 3 little Angie said. They each had to have the 9 stones. It has been an interesting game. I know it has a lot more dialogue and stuff that I could have listened to, but it also has a few more bold puzzles and whatnot. But I feel very satisfied with the experience we've had. Now let's go ahead and see what's next.
Byron always called me a pessimist, but I don't think it's pessimistic to recognize our flaws, or to think the natural world is just as valuable as we are. If I was pessimistic, I wouldn't believe that we can turn our back on the old ways, or that we can find happiness in humility. But I do. I have hope, even if Byron could never see it that way.
Yes, catch up on that sleep. Ah, I see it's nighttime. Very fitting for the light show. A full moon. A possible beautiful climax. Another ship. This is very interesting. It looks like more of the members of the city are here. Dialogue.
1K, a word please, without the streaming. I'm sure you're aware that the situation in New Jerusalem is shifting. People are losing faith in the goal. You've had a part in that, and not only through your discoveries.
Well, I wouldn't immediately jump to that as an answer, but, you know, okay.
No, not at all. I would have had the same doubts in your place. In many ways, you're entirely right. Look, let me speak plainly for a moment. You and I both know that I exaggerated. I built a myth around Athena that does not reflect what she believed. But you have to understand, it wasn't really about her. It was about what the city needed. It was about...
This is the part where there's a moral conflict or something.
In a common narrative. And it was about preventing us from going the way of our ancestors. Because temptation is real, and our flaws are still the same. A myth, but a necessary one. I'm not a fanatic or a fool, 1K, although I sometimes play one. I'm just trying to do the right thing. I know I can't stop you from trying to save Byron, but what's in that pyramid could destroy everything I've tried to build.
Wow. Let me get out of the way real quick. Check out the 4th answer. You can shove your goal where the sun don't shine. Yeah, let's go with that one.
I suppose I deserve that. Very well. I've done what I could. You do as you must. Good luck.
You know, Herman, you don't mind if I call you Herman, right? Herman, let me just tell you. Your goal and everything, it wasn't bad. You know, not bad to have a goal. Are you stonewalling me now, just walking away when we're talking? Okay, sounds good. But hey, thank you for everything. I'll see you on the flip side.
Let's go.
You're coming along this time?
Yep.
Well, what about protocol?
Screw protocol. It's Byron.
Hey guys, in case, this whole thing ends up in a reset and we all just wake up in the simulation again, it's been in order. Did puzzles, fun times. Did a hell of a ride. Wow. Okay. You know what to do. Normal protocol. Let's go.
Follow my sprite, and it will show you the way to your friend.
Do as he says. We went through a lot of trouble to get this guy out of his chains. Now it's his turn to help.
It's checking. Checking the boundary of limitations.
This way. You must free him. He cannot free himself.
Byron?
What's happening? 1K? I'm out. Oh, my friend, the things that I saw. The power of this machine. The depth of her grief. Come on, follow me. I have to show you something.
I forgot Byron was number 7.
All of this was deliberate.
That happens to be my favorite number.
Testing us to see if we're worthy of her invention. I wanted to believe that she had a plan. In my own way, I mythologized her as much as everyone else. I never thought she might feel confused, lonely, uncertain. And what's the most human thing to do when you feel lost and sad and you have no idea what to do next? You take a nap. Here, listen.
If I give them the machine, if I convince them of its power, we could finally build the world Alexandra imagined. The world Miranda deserved. No, the world we all deserve, even the worst of us. We could take stewardship of this planet. We could explore the stars. We could give meaning to the universe.
If you embrace the knowledge of the flame, you can bring light into the darkness.
But what if they make the same mistakes again? What if selfishness and stupidity win out again? What if they take my machine and turn it into a weapon? What if they act like children and burn the planet?
The secrets of the flame are not for ordinary mortals to know. You cannot overcome your sinful nature.
Sumiki.
Do you see what's happening? It's her. It's all her. Everything we're seeing is Athena. Her every hope, her every fear, all of her memories and contradictions brought to life by the machine. A dream-given form expressed in the language of her childhood. A world of puzzles and towers.
No, what can I do? How do I make this decision? There has to be an answer. There has to be a way of making sure it's the right choice. It can't just be a leap of faith.
You're just scared of what you don't know.
Every question leads to another.
She's not waiting for us to prove ourselves before she helps us. She needs us to help her. We have to wake her up.
Sounds like we have to help her move on.
The system is still stabilizing. Maybe we'd better get out. Come on.
Interesting. Very nice. I really do enjoy these experiences together. Sure, they have moments of agony. They also have magical moments.
No! I cannot allow this.
Uh-oh.
Act 5. Full Fathom 5.
You have suffered a grievous injury, my child. But do not lose faith. Your companions have not forgotten you, and it is through the bonds that you have forged that you will be saved.
It was so warm. Ah, fitting. The light and the sun. Very similar placement. Poetic.
Welcome back to the land of the living. For a while there, I thought we might have to reset you. We think you and Byron got hit by some kind of energy discharge. Knocked both of you out. Alcatraz, Melville, and Yakut went looking for you, but you were hard to find. And even harder to fix. It's been several weeks. He's fine, don't worry. A lot has changed. While you were asleep, the idea of the goal cracked and then broke. People decided they wanted They wanted the ideals of Athena, not the founder. A better world of growth and exploration, but without the mistakes of the past. And so they turned to Byron, who never wavered in his beliefs. He's mayor now. The question is, what do you plan to do now?
It has been 420, that's true.
And what about the theory of everything?
Very interesting.
Good. I didn't want to push you, but I agree. Like you said, the alternative would mean giving up who I am, and I shouldn't have to do that. Baron's waiting for you outside, by the way.
I mean, I'm not saying that you don't have to give up who you are, because at one point in time, you might just shut down, so I can't say for sure that you never give up who you are, but I suppose you're in a simulation, so...
We're all in this together, 1K. One way or another.
A more realistic of one, perhaps. Well, I know that this game had multiple endings, probably. So... Interesting. here at the beginning of the game. Hello, Byron.
Hello, 1K. It's still strange when people call me that. You know, it's funny. Asking you to come along on the expedition was
For the record, I wouldn't really call you Mr.
a
Man
momentous decision I made.
unless we were around maybe other people.
But the story's not over yet. We do. She gave everything she had for this city. And I don't think any of us really understood it. Not even me. We all tried to turn her.
Are there more puzzles?
She was just a human being. Well, luckily this time we shouldn't have any trouble getting another expedition approved.
Maybe that's the DLC.
Fan of Athena and is very interested in her theory of everything. In fact, I think he's having a VTOL prepared as we speak. There's just one thing you have to take care of first. Speak to Melville and Yakut. They were part of the beginning, they can be part of the end, if they want to.
Interesting.
Take care of the rest.
Okay. Holy moly. Are we about to go out to that city? It looks maybe abandoned. Okay, intrusive thoughts. They didn't win. I can't jump over. I tried.
Good to see you up and awake, 1K.
Hello.
I'm hoping you're assembling your team to finally unravel the theory of everything. I'd love to.
I guess so.
That data.
Okay.
Excellent. Good luck with the rest of your mission, 1K.
Alright, thanks. Oh, beautiful. Nice.
You're going back, aren't you?
We are. We can't leave Athena trapped.
But you're not going to shut the machine down, are you?
No?
Then let me just say this, okay? I understand what you believe in. I really do. I've always respected your vision of the future, Byron. It's beautiful. It's moving. But just consider that maybe there is another way. A way that is more humble and maybe less exciting, but no less beautiful. Just consider that maybe that machine doesn't have any answers for us. None that really matter. We don't need a theory of everything to be happy.
It was never just about happiness, Hal. But thank you for your honesty.
Okay, well, this has been lovely. I wonder if there's actually going to be more of the game. Okay. Quiet. Oh, finally it's over. The awkwardness was building.
All right, I'll see you at the VTOL.
Talk to Melville and the other person. Wait, you're on the other side? Okay, I guess I go up here.
Finally getting better.
Attention all citizens. A scavenging expedition to the western ruins will set out next week.
Wow, beautiful.
To participate, please get in touch with Garrus.
I think it's very fitting that towards the end of the game they have what appears to be a sunrise. Still doing your thing over here. Here. Here's an imaginary little tip in the hat. But you probably don't need it. You just vibing. Keep on vibing. I'm sure everyone has really cool things to say. It is quite beautiful.
1K! You're back.
How you doing?
One of which I fixed, by the way. You're welcome.
You and feet, you know? Yeah, I haven't forgotten that picture you sent. That was pretty fun.
Of course I will.
Nice.
I think I might want this even more than you do.
Sounds good to me.
Explore. I want to build. I want to be more than this grumpy old mechanic going through the motions.
No, I gotcha.
Live.
I will come along.
See you there.
Also, your numbers 142 add up to 7. Like Byron. Yes, they stay on their toes, you know? Even busy. You either get busy living or you get busy dying.
I'm really glad you made it, 1K.
You have a 7 in your name.
I really thought even
your number
would fix you.
So if the other team numbers add up to 7, Byron's number is 7, and this unit right here has 7. Well, you know, it'd be nothing.
I'm sorry, but I can't.
No problem.
I just don't believe that things could turn out well. I thought about it over and over, and I understand what it would mean for us. But I just think people are too flawed. We'd make too many mistakes.
No problem. Thank you for coming along for the other puzzles.
Take care, 1K.
See you later. Well, this might be the last run through this little area. It's time to head to the megastructure.
Hi, 1K.
Bye. Certainly does look beautiful in this lighting. Yes, to me, it does seem that way. Our longest running stream or game. I'm sure you have really cool things to say. And you too. Enjoy your drawing, Kagama. Yes, the textures are quite nice. The lighting is stunning. This time of day really showcases a lot of the beauty of the design. Well, I guess this is where we will end the stream today, as we did not hit the goal to finish the game in the rest of the stream. It said, stream doesn't end until the game is beat. And I know that 20 was quite a bit to hit. So, I had a lovely time, and we've done a lot of puzzles today. More than I actually imagined we would do. So, I will see you all soon. For another stream, another week together. I hope you've enjoyed your time. I have. And the little Angies have too. Take care. And I'll see you soon. There is a Discord. Thank you, Eldritch. Okay. See you around.